Mike will show how the innovative short gel filtration format has revolutionized the technique. Mike, let us in on the secret of the Superdex 75 and 200 5150 GL columns.
Gel filtration media comprises small beads made from a porous matrix, usually derived from agarose or dextran. The porosity of the beads enables smaller proteins to travel into the beads, while the larger proteins do not enter and travel around the bead, eluting first. The small proteins take longer to travel through the medium and elute last. Think of it like a family visiting a play park. The small children are into everything, go into every corner and spend lots of time having fun. But the parents cannot get into all the tight spaces and usually walk round the park, leave first and wait while their children are having fun. Lucky kids. Traditionally, gel filtration is seen as slow, using large columns and resulting in sample dilution. However, with the right media and format, the technique can be very fast, flexible and powerful for certain applications. High-performance Superdex 75 and 200 5150 GL are short gel filtration columns which redefine gel filtration as small, fast, powerful analytical formats which will speed up your workflow and change the way you work. I will show you rapid gel filtration applications which might amaze you and will challenge your perception of what gel filtration can do.
Mike's first tip: using the short gel filtration columns for protein purity check and analysis of antibody aggregates.
Yeah, when optimizing protein purification protocols, it is important to check the purity of the target protein at each step in order to identify the ideal separation conditions. For example, after the imidazole step when purifying histidine-tagged proteins. Superdex 75 and 200 5150 columns give comparable data to SDS page electrophoresis, but are faster, non-denaturing and take less than 15 minutes. The purification of antibodies often result in dimers. Higher aggregates can also form if you are unlucky. These columns make it possible to analyze samples of purified antibody with short 15-minute runs.
Mike's second tip: the Superdex 5150 GL columns are an ideal way to screen buffers for protein purification strategies.
They are. In order to obtain pure and stable target proteins from a purification strategy, it is important to optimize the protocol. A critical element is the choice of buffer, a selection all too often arrived at by trial and error. For example, when eluting proteins using a histidine tag, it is critical to identify the optimal concentration of imidazole. The information they provide can help you reduce the consumption of both buffer and valuable sample. You will quickly identify the ideal conditions in which your proteins are happy.
Tip number 3. Optimizing the choice of detergent for membrane proteins is easy with the Superdex 5150 GL columns.
Purifying membrane proteins may be a challenge as they can crystallize out upon purification, especially in non-optimal buffer conditions. Because the Superdex short gel filtration columns are designed for speed and convenience, they are ideal for detergent screening. Directly after solubilization, use the Superdex 5150 column to analyze for homogeneity and aggregate formation. Do the run in the same detergent as used for the solubilization. Using only 10 microliters of sample and the minimum amount of each expensive detergent will make a big difference to your budget. The speed and flexibility of the Superdex short gel filtration columns can be used in several other application areas you may not have thought about. For example, for the rapid analysis of protein-protein interactions. Using the short gel filtration columns, the size distribution of the proteins and any complex is easily and rapidly determined. The speed, flexibility and convenience of the short Superdex columns expands the range of applications gel filtration can be applied to. Check out how they might help you with your workflow.